But fuck Connecticut.
You always shit on Connecticut.
It's the dumbest place in the country.
What's poppin', Connecticut?
What's poppin', Connecticut? I'm out here relitting.
What is poppin', Connecticut? Do not worry, I promise you're in the right place. We talk everything Connecticut music culture. I'm Jakai.
And I'm Montana, man. And before we get started, I want to let y'all know, if you see any content from us, whether it be on Instagram or YouTube, and you have an opinion on it, leave a comment. You feel what I'm saying? Engagement matters. You feel what I'm saying? Cast your opinion. Your voice matters. This platform is for everybody. You might see me down there interacting with you guys. You might see Kai down there interacting with you guys. But overall, share your opinion on it. Facts.
And the second off that, if you see something you don't necessarily want to say anything about it, but you think it's worthy of us reporting on, send us an email on the website, send us a DM on Instagram, YouTube, and we will potentially report on it.
For sure. And with that being said, man, let's get to the first topic. What we talk about today?
We talk about videographers, bro. So, what is our current landscape of videographers, bro?
Our current landscape, I like what we got so far, okay? So, I'm going to name a couple names.
Please.
Okay. First, we got Esbei.
Okay.
We got Tim.
I didn't know you said Esbei.
Esbei.
Hey, bro, I was trying my best to pronounce it. I don't know if it was Esbei or Esbei. Like I was like, oh,
you got Esbei. Esbei is tough. Very tough. We got Bryan.
Yeah.
Everybody knows and loves Bryan. He do a little freestyle series. Air it out. You feel me? So shout out to him. And we got Spike Tarantino. Okay. He do a lot of videos for a lot of people out in Connecticut. He did a couple of Samarfo videos out there. So as far as what we got so far, tough. Very tough. Shout out to them. And they do their thing with the edits too. I could tell that they take very seriously to their craft. Because if you look at their videos, like they put little effects here, little transitions here. Everything takes time. Everything is well done. Shout out to them.
Right. And we got a bunch of videographers in Connecticut doing their thing. And like if we don't mention you, that don't mean we not tapped in. Maybe we drew a blank right now, whatever. We tapped in. I just want to give a couple more shout outs. So he did say Esbei, that's how you say it? Esbei Visuals, right? Tim Bryan, Turned Up Films. Going crazy.
Turned Up Films for sure.
Montovo Filmworks. I don't know if I said that right, but Montovo Filmworks definitely doing their thing.
Okay.
Mike Squires or Mike Squires. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but Mike Squires.
Okay.
He be going in. Mike Squires.
Shout out to you.
That when I was younger, I'm not sure if you ever heard of Edwin Escobar.
Edwin Escobar, don't ring a bell.
So like you on the younger side, but Edwin Escobar, at least in my proximity, he was the man to go to. Like when you need a quality video, he was the man. But his butt, like it started like at $800, and like that's a lot for like artists or whatever. Yeah. But like he was doing the thing. And I think now he transitioned to like short films and shit like that.
Okay, shout out to him. What's his name? Edward. What you say?
Edwin Escobar.
Edwin Escobar. Okay.
Then we got all those people, I think they are phenomenal, right? Tim Bryan's fucking Turned Up Films, all I think they're phenomenal. But there are two people who stand out to me, like, and Mike Squires, he kind of in there too. But listen,
who you got?
Rook director, bruh. I'm talking about working with people like Wiz Khalifa, like man, he's next
from Connecticut.
Yes, next level. And then also Cat Burgundy. Now, if you're familiar with Annoyed,
I am
the Burgundy movement, Cat Burgundy, oh my gosh. And what I love about Cat Burgundy, and most people, they have their styles. Yeah. Like you watch their video, you know it's them. Cat Burgundy, bro, you watch a Cat Burgundy video, you know Cat Burgundy was a director, I'm saying, oh my God.
Oh, he like tough that. Like that, for real.
He like that. Matter of fact, hold on, I'm about to insert a clip of Cat Burgundy right now.
Do you comprehend? I will not repeat myself again. You ain't getting.
Man, so our landscape looking good for videographers. Listen, artists, there's no reason why you can't get a quality video.
Tap in with one of them for sure. We just gave you like 6, 7 of them.
Come on now, and I know some of y'all might be like, yo, those prices, I don't got it right now, but listen, yo, a great video can do so much for you.
For sure.
I think we talked about it first episode where it's like...
we talked about pop-out artists.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
The video can make the song even better. So invest your money into one of these videographers and watch how wonders it work for your song, for real.
Right. Now, and with that being said, though, there's still work that you gotta do. Like, you get a fire video, you still gonna have to like promote it. You know what I'm saying?
So facts.
Lay out a little extra money for promotion budget or whatever. But like, yo, listen, a fire video could do wonders for you. You know what I'm saying?
1000%.
Now, moving right along, bro, we talking producers, right? What is the sound that's taking off in Connecticut? Like, who are the producers and what's the sound, dog?
Yo, listen. Shout out to Chill Shump, bro. I want to get that out the way early.
Definitely.
My boy was on Kelly Clarkson.
That was big. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and insert that clip right here, bro.
Word, bro.
He says making music is his passion, but teaching kids is his purpose, which is so beautiful. Please welcome Marquand, better known as Mr. Shumpert. Give it up for him. Hello. Meet everybody, first of all.
Well,
so good to meet you.
Chance, my dog.
You saw what? Did you see what we did to them while you were watching backstage?
You was killing it. You was killing it, but I wasn't expecting nothing less from you.
I was very impressed with that one.
Look
at her continuing. She's just gonna rub it. I'm just rubbing it in because Kelly has a real problem with losing. She's won once. I've won twice. Whatever. So tell us more about your teaching the kids.
So I'm a behavior specialist. I work right at my hometown in the public school system in New Britain, Connecticut. Basically, my job is just to make sure the kids just go about their day doing the right thing. But I also run an after-school program. So the Hit Factory is me just sitting there teaching the kids this program called FL Studio, which is a digital beat-making program.
You feel what I'm saying? And he's tough. He do a lot of beats for a lot of local artists and some major artists as well. Chill Shump is amazing. Second, another producer that I want to give a shout out to.
Okay.
Even though it's not the running back segment yet.
Okay.
I want to give a shout out to Diddy Broker.
Okay.
If you
you mentioned Diddy Broker the last episode too, right? Okay.
If you ever heard a song that says "Diddy, we about to be rich, baby," that's Diddy Broker. He do a lot, and shout out to him because he's not from Connecticut.
But he worked with a lot of Connecticut artists.
He worked with a lot of Connecticut artists. People like that we need because he recognized the talent that we have out here.
Now, when you say
he worked
with a lot of Connecticut artists, my apologies for cutting you off.
Go ahead.
When you say he worked with a lot of Connecticut artists, is that like personally he's working with them, or is that they're purchasing his beats?
Personally,
he's
coming out here and he sees, okay, he's talented. I'm gonna give everybody beats. I'm gonna work with everybody because I believe in what y'all do. So shout out to Diddy, bro.
And
for sure.
Like, I know there's a lot of artists who not only they're their own producers as well as they're the artists laying the vocals down. For sure. Like shout out to y'all, like Nick Rose, he does that. Word.
Shout out to Nick Rose.
Pyro Lucane, like word. So there's a lot of artists who do that too.
Yeah.
So not to discredit what y'all doing, but like I'm talking about the people who like that's all they do.
All they do,
you know what I'm saying?
They're not artists, they just producers.
And this might sound funny because I just gave this person a shout out in the last one for videographers, but Mike Squires as well. He's a producer too. Not only is he fire with the videos, but like lately he been on his DJ Khaled type shit where like he's making these beats and collabing with like artists to make it a bigger type of situation.
Oh, wow.
And he's actually right now he got this 50 state challenge where he's like trying to tap in with obviously someone from Connecticut, but then also from other states as well, where like y'all do a collab and he might even like do a fire ass video for you and shit like that.
Oh, that's fire.
That's big time.
50 state collab, you said?
That's what he's trying to do.
Shout out to him, bro. Whoa.
Now, if I said that wrong, Mike Squires, go ahead and comment, you know what I'm saying, and correct the people.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But just that idea alone, that's dope.
You are.
Now, talking about producers and some, and we talk about Chill Shump. And Chill Shump, he uses a lot of samples.
For sure.
Now, you want to touch on, like, if you think sampling is either underrated or overrated.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, how do you feel?
Okay, the reason why I brought that up is because samples, if done correctly, is very underrated, right?
Wait. If done correctly, it's underrated?
It's underrated. And the reason why I say it like that is because we think it's overrated because of the New York drill sound. A lot of New York drill rappers, they take a song, and they like slow it down in the beginning, or they distort it, or some people actually speed it up in the beginning and then have a drill beat to it.
I apologize. Before you go further, when you say, what does overrated mean to you and what does underrated mean to you when you're using those terms?
Overrated means you're tired of hearing it.
Okay.
Underrated means it's good, but people don't appreciate it enough.
Okay.
That's how I'm looking at it.
Okay.
For example, something that's underrated, Rawway, Tusi. I want to use those as examples. Right?
Okay.
Their sample game is amazing because what they do is they take the sample, whether it be from a movie, whether it be from another song, and they go with the vibe of that scene or of that song, and they use it for their own song. We might think that samples are very overrated because us, especially being that we from the East Coast, the sound that might translate to other places in the United States is the drill sound because that's big over here. And they use samples a lot, damn near every song. So because if you listen to drill all the time and you hear those samples, you might be like, this is kind of tiring. But if done the right way, it actually is very underrated and should be more appreciated.
Okay. That's an interesting take because I don't look at samples like that at all. So I mean, I'm sure there's other people who feel that same way that you just said. Sure. It's hard for me to say either underrated or overrated. Like I think you heard the expression before. There's nothing new under the sun. Fact. So like everything that you listen to is derives from some type of sample or something that was here before that. Yeah. So I mean, done the right way, samples hit. Point blank, period. Like I got nothing to say about that, man. Samples is dope. And they always bring back like memories, especially when
nostalgic aspect.
Yeah, I'll be like, damn, I remember when I first heard this original song, and then it automatically now, I mean, it make me not man. Yeah.
And it put pressure on the artist because if you're going to sample a song that's bring a nostalgic vibe to the listener, it can't be trash.
But it could though, because sometimes that nostalgia is just enough to get that whoever's the end listener to keep on listening to the beat. Or you know what I'm saying?
But you gotta deliver though. That's what I'm saying.
No, what I'm saying is sometimes when you have a great sample, then you don't have to perform. You don't have to have an A game. You can have a C+ game. Because the sample can ride. I don't know, that's just me though. I think the sample can just, I'm saying, get me over the hump.
Okay. I feel what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Nah, I ain't even gonna get, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's personally how I feel though.
Okay.
You got any other thing that you want to get off with the samples?
With the samples, please, for everybody, if you think samples is overrated because New York drill really, really, really use samples, some of the top best New York drill artists use samples in all their songs. If you want to really like enjoy samples, listen to people like Rod Wave, listen to people like Tuesday, and our own Connecticut artist, Nate Official. Kill samples. Shout out to Nate. For sure.
And shout out to the producers that's producing those beats with the samples on it. Like I know you giving a shout out to the artists, but like the producer's the one that's putting that shit together.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So shout out to them. And are y'all getting these shits cleared? Or y'all just putting them, you know what I mean? Like how that's working?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Oh shit, man. But listen, y'all, we're gonna get to something that we kind of was hesitant to touch on, right? Yeah. But listen, bands, right? Where do bands fit into the culture, bro? In this music culture?
I feel like if bands fit in the culture in the aspect of like if you're doing a live performance and you're using different instruments, to have a band actually on stage with you will make the song even better. And if you listen to artists like Anderson .Paak, for example, not from Connecticut, but Anderson .Paak, sometimes if you watch like his studio vlogs or whatever, he might have like a drummer with an actual drum set in the studio and record the drummer. He might have a guitarist, that's how you say it?
Guitarist. Yep.
And they're recording the samples. So he utilizes the bands in his recording process. But for people who might not, do the same thing as he does, if you have bands, you bring them on the stage with you, that actually could add to the performance aspect of your song. So that's why I feel like the bands fit in the culture.
And that's like kind of piggybacking off with or like tying into what I was saying last week when we reviewed John Nostra's album.
Yeah,
I said that it sounds like it goes with live music.
Yeah, you did. I remember that.
That being said, in terms of like how I see bands, I look at bands as like kind of like the blueprint for how solo artists should want to be. And what I mean is when you look at a band, like you said, there's a guitarist, there's a drummer, but the overall thing that I see a team. Okay. Teamwork, right? And with bands, they all got skin in the game because they all not only like they want to be great at what they're doing, whether you're on the piano, whatever, you want to be a great pianist. Yeah. Okay, cool. But you also want your band to be that, to be the one. Yeah. So it's like all you solo acts, like this internet age that we in right now is good. There's pros and there's cons. The pros is that you can reach an audience that you never had access to before. Fact. But the con is I feel like we all get into this mindset of, okay, I can do all this shit by myself now. Where it's like, nah, it's not how can I do this by myself, it's who can help me and who can I help elevate.
For sure.
So when I think of bands, that's what I think of. Like I think of a team, I think of people helping each other elevate to the next level.
And I go back to the collaboration topic that we had last episode.
You see how we tie shit in, I mean?
Of artists reaching out to people to get their sound better, similar to what you just said. So yeah, bro.
And yo, I don't know about you, but like especially like our age difference. So I don't know like if you go out to bars and they have like live bands and you like listen to live music like that.
I haven't gone there yet.
Okay. You just turned of age. That being said though, like any artists out there, like if you're somewhere and you see like a live band or whatever, like they do tour a lot because they do like cover songs of official songs that's out there, right?
Okay.
I would recommend any artist to like tap into with the bands and like ask them about how are you getting booked? What are you doing so like to help you out in your journey of either touring or building connections with people that own these bars or own venues.
Yeah,
you know
networking is important.
That's
for sure. So linking up with people, especially bands who you know go to different clubs and go to different functions, reaching out with them and developing a relationship with them could drastically help you in the long run for sure. So
care about your net worth. It's about your network.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So bands, man, tap in straight like that. You heard? And then, come on, man. You know we do it every week, man. We have to run it back segment, bro. Who or what that you seen either this week, this month, whatever that you feel deserves more attention, dog.
Okay,
run it back.
Who I feel as if deserves more attention. Shout out to him. His name is Krug Mula.
Krug Mula.
Krug Mula.
That's an artist, producer?
That's an artist.
Okay.
Out of Hartford, Connecticut.
Oh.
He just recently, I want to say about a couple weeks ago, dropped a song called Brianna Coley. Okay.
Yeah, that's like an ex-girlfriend of his or something?
No. It's like she like some Instagram bitch.
Oh, hey, yo.
or something like that, you feel what I'm saying? But the song actually is cool. Okay. When you hear it, it kind of has like a little comedic effect to it. So it might make you laugh a little bit. But if you really sit down and listen to the song is amazing. Shout out to Krug Mula. You keep doing your thing. You're wildin'. I rock with it. I'm tapped in. For sure.
Krug Mula, I'm definitely gonna tap in. If Montana tapped in,
for sure,
he recommended it, then I'm definitely gonna tap in.
For sure.
Now, who do I want to give attention to? I feel like deserves more attention.
I'm tapped in. Who?
Sean Glass. Thorough Type Studios. He is the owner of Thorough Type Studios in Danbury, Connecticut.
Okay.
Not only like I do believe he does some stuff himself. Like he's an artist as well, and he also produced beats and stuff. But what I'm like giving the attention to is Thorough Type Studios. If you are looking for a studio to get you sounding how you want to sound, that professional sound, Thorough Type Studios in Danbury, Connecticut, man.
What's his name again?
Sean Glass.
Sean Glass. Shout out to you,
and it's the Sean. Unfortunately, I believe it's the Sean that's spelled like scene. It's the S-E-A-N. But listen, Sean Glassman, that's my man, 50 grand, man. I know him from way back.
Shout out to you, bro.
Yes, sir. He is like that, man. Anybody else, while we got a little bit of time, you want to give, flowers to or whatever?
Anybody
else? Matter of fact, hold on, before my fault for cutting you off.
Go ahead,
but y'all know, y'all hear, when we get into the segment to run it back, you hear
run it back,
that's little Blizzy or Blizzy. Okay. Run it back. So I definitely want to give some attention to Blizzy. Yeah, man, you definitely make some catchy shit all the time, Blizzy, man.
Shout out to Blizzy.
You know what I mean? Sure. So yeah, respect to you. Definitely pay homage, give you your flowers, bro. Straight up.
Okay, so before we run out of time, I want to shout out to my boy Max, also known as Stay Woke Podcast. He's one of a few individuals that's actually out here consistently trying to put work in to connect artists together. He does this thing on Instagram Live. It's called All Love Versus. And what he does is it could be people from Connecticut. He brings them together on Instagram Live, and it's kind of like a versus that you might see with who do it popular Swizz Beatz and them.
Oh yeah.
But he does it on Instagram Live where he put people against each other, whatever. But it's all love at the end of the day. You play your songs, they play their songs. We vote to see who better. But at the end of the day, even though one person might win, now y'all know of each other now y'all can work. So shout out to Stay Woke.
Shout out to Stay Woke. And listen, man, we tapped in. This battle for the beats and shit like that. We tapping into all y'all events. But listen, as always, we signing out. Christian Kennedy.
I gotta stand, I don't need a friend. We're at a drop, we gon' spin it again. She try to stand out, fuck it a friend. Whoa.